Hello, readers. I shredded you back again with more mail. I got just a few things this week. Playing cards and games, so everyone's going to be satisfied no matter why you come to my channel. um, Now, hopefully, I just want to say, hopefully I fixed the audio problems with my videos. I realized that for my hearing aids, I actually had a microphone enabled on the app for that, because I could use my phone and my hearing aids to eavesdrop on people. Don't worry, I haven't done it. I don't plan on doing it, but so I turned off the microphone there. So hopefully, this is no longer the microphone for my videos, and only my camera is. So I got some playing cards this week. Start off with, I got a couple of decks from Theory 11. I have the new Captain America deck, even though I mentioned this in my Captain America review. I would prefer a Captain Canuck deck, which is a real Canadian comic book character. Because, you know, it's America, it's too patriotic. A bit too patriotic for my liking, especially in the current times. But I got it anyways. I'll probably get the Fantastic Four at some point in time. The other deck I got is the new Tycoon 25th Anniversary Edition, celebrating 25 years of Steve Cohen's Chamber Magic Show and 10 years of Tycoon decks. And this one, of course, is another Tycoon, but it's got gold Metalux foil. And I'm a big fan of Tycoons, so I really like this one. Let's just hope they don't do every color in gold foil. Spoiler alert, check back in a year. That'll probably happen, right? The next year or two. Anyways, it's not a prediction, it's a spoiler. We'll see. So then I got 7 decks from Cartopia.com. Newsflash, if you're not aware, bicyclecards.com is no longer going to be the USPCC shop. Now it's Cartopia.com. So if you go to bicyclecards.com and you click on a product, like one of these decks, it'll take you to Cartopia.com. Unfortunately, they still don't ship outside America, at least not to Canada. So it sucks. I can still get stuff on Amazon shipped to Canada, but these were not available at the time, or at least not all of them. More specifically, this one has not been available on Amazon. It's Cartopia exclusive, the Bicycle Color Lux, which is a bicycle deck using a new Color Lux technology. It is not Metalux, it's metallic inks. And they made a 4-way fanning deck, essentially. And every face in this deck is one of like 6 or 7 different colors, so it's like a rainbow deck almost. So it's kind of cool for what it is. Then I got the new Bicycle Stargazer 203, the third deck in this. I'm guessing 203 because it's the second versions, the second edition of these decks, second series, if you will. Then there's the Bicycle Guns N' Roses, of course, based on the band Guns N' Roses. And there's the Bicycle Goofy, the latest in their classic Disney series of decks. I honestly don't know if there's any more they could do. This is like the main 5 characters they've done. Then there's the Bicycle Disney Cats and Dogs deck, which I really like, just because it features all sorts of different Disney pets on it. It's not specific to Mickey or Minnie or Goofy. It's a bunch of different characters. And then there is the Bicycle Spellbound. Nice full tuck. It's a fairly standard deck. It includes rules for the Spellbound game, which I'm going to have up alongside the review of this, which is a fairly simple little game where you're trying to collect sets of 4, and then you're trying to grab one of the free jokers, and basically whoever doesn't grab a joker has to put a letter into the word spell. You have to spell it out, basically, and if you spell the word spell, you're out. So it's an interesting, simple little game. And I have one more from Cartopia, and it is the Bicycle Toy Story. You've got a friend in me. I'll stop seeing it. It's a nice holographic foil tuck case, one-way back design. I'm told, actually. Oh, yes. There's a slight one-way back design on the Goofy deck because it says Disney in the corner, trademark thing. And it's probably, no, it doesn't say that. It doesn't seem to say that on the Cats and Dogs deck. But yeah, it's a nice tuck box and nice cards. Disappointed it's missing the toy soldiers from the movie. They got most of the other characters, so it is what it is. Then I got some stuff from Kickstarter. Let's start off with the other stuff first of all, actually. I should have looked this up before, but I forget where I got this. It'll be in the description, the website where I got this. I got this on a Canadian website. I'm trying to think which one it was. I think it was Toy something or other. I forget what it was. But it's an expansion for Forced Shuffle Exploration, which adds solo mode and some other stuff from Lookout Games and Green Line. I like the game, so I figured why not give myself solo mode. I forget the name of the company who got this. It wasn't BoardGames.ca because I don't think they had it available, and Board Game Bliss also didn't have it available at the time. I don't remember what I got, honestly. It'll be in the description though. I think it was a specific toy and games shop in Canada. Then I got a couple games from Noble Knight Games. These are both from Green Couch Games, which is a company that no longer exists. I got a game from them last week, and I got a couple more here. First we have, I believe it's pronounced Fidelitas, not Fidelitas or anything like that, but Fidelitas, kind of like fidelity in Latin. And it's a game, it says it's the, you have secret objectives and you're trying to wield influence and maneuver citizens into key positions around the city in a game about masquerade medieval meddling. So, seems pretty cool. Came out a few years ago. Don't know for sure when. 2015 actually, so 10 years ago. And then also from the same company, this one's designed by Scott Alves, who does a lot of great games, especially solo. But this is the best treehouse ever, and the best treehouse ever Forest of Fun. This is actually the Forest of Fun box, but included in this is the original best treehouse ever. So I got two for the price of one. Well, actually, two for the price of two, but it was a decent enough deal. Better than buying them separate. And then I get both of them. This came out in 2018, at least this best Forest ever. The other one probably came out around 2015. And it's a game where you're building a treehouse with all sorts of elaborate stuff, like a donut shop, hamburger factory, a fishing hole, like hot tubs, and a knitting room, a garage, all sorts of stuff in your treehouse. It's pretty interesting. Then I got a couple of games from Portland Game Collective. I'll probably be ordering a few more this week because they released decks in two different games in two different ways, not decks. I said, why not the Cartopia one? Cost me tariffs. I'm not happy about that. Same with this one from Portland Game Collective. So the first game is Odyssey, the latest from Giano and Skiers. I've done a couple of their games before, I think, on the channel. At least I have them. I'm pretty sure I've done them. So I'll do this one at some point in time in the near future, I'm sure. But it's a little trick-taking game. It seems pretty cool. It actually came with two decks of cards because they did a second one. Because the original one, I think, had a printing error. So that was kind of cool to include a second one. And the other one I got is an even smaller card game. Designed by Cebu. And put out by some company in Japan. I'm not sure the name of the company. It's funny enough, the name of the game is in English and everything, but there's no English rules. And it's Clumsy Roommates. And I thought this was a good one for me to get, fitting because I work in a hotel. So, yeah, I got interested in that one as a result. Then I got some stuff from Kickstarter. First, from Buttonside Games, one of their recent games. Adventurous, which is about going on adventures. It's wonderful players. And I also got the expansion, Forgotten Worlds. And then I also got some expansion collections. First of all, the Skulls of Cedric expansion collection #1. And the Rove expansion collection. I figured why not? Might as well get them. I do have another button side thing coming next week from another project. So stay tuned for that. And then finally, I got a couple of games here from Kickstarter from flatout.games and AEG. First is Propolis. And this is a game, it's a worker placement engine building game from the designers of Point Salad, Point City, Calico, Cascadia. And it's all about bees and honey, trying to collect pollen and propolis. I'm not sure what propolis actually means, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. I haven't checked it out yet, but we'll do so soon. And the other game I got there, which is from the same designers, is the follow-up to Point City and Point Salad, Point Galaxy, which I have tried, and it's pretty cool. You're trying to build solar systems within your galaxy with suns, which will score you points based on different like sets you're trying to collect. And then there's asteroids. You'll collect points for whoever has the most, second most, third most of asteroids. And then you can score points for moons. And there's wormholes, which have a special ability. And there are rocket ship tokens, which gives you more points. It's pretty cool. I really like it. Very similar to Point City, except it's a galaxy. So anyways, that is it for this week. I was supposed to get one more. It's not in as of yet, so I'll include it next week. And next week, I'm going to have a few more things. I've got an order coming from Board Game Blitz, which is actually like 3 or 4 orders combined at this point. Orders, free orders, 2 or 3 orders, and some pre-orders. So it's going to be quite a few things, and the button side thing. No decks, of course, next week, I don't think. And that is that. We'll see you next time with more. Thanks for watching.